Okay, friends, so for today's activity, we are going to research and draw our planet. Okay, let's read the instructions. Number 1, choose one planet to research. I am going to choose Saturn because I love the rings on Saturn. Number 2, research your planet on Pebble Go, Epic, National Geographic Kids, or you can even use the Hopscotch song. So I put those links for you here. I'm going to use Pebble Go. So I'm going to click here. And I'm going to research Saturn. So the things that I want to look for are what Saturn looks like. Oh, make sure that you type in the username and which is ASFG and the password, which is school. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just look for Saturn like this. Okay, and here are a lot of facts about Saturn so I can see what it looks like. So Saturn is a ball of gases and clouds. It is called the ringed planet because of the bright rings around it. Okay, so I've actually read a lot about Saturn, so I'm not going to reread it all right now, but you should when you're doing this activity. Okay, so now, once you've researched Saturn, you might also choose to research Saturn on Epic. There might be a book on, books on the planets on Epic too. I'm also going to go to National Geographic because they have some really cool pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and look for pictures of Saturn. Yeah. Okay. So now I can click on these pictures. I love this picture here. So I am going to go ahead and try to make this picture actually on my seesaw activity. Now let me make sure here what I'm going to say. So the things I'm going to talk about is that it's the second largest. It has gases and clouds. It's called the ring planet because of the bright rings around it. And one Saturn day equals 10 hours and 45 minutes. Okay, so I have some good facts. Now I am going to go ahead and add my response. Okay, I'm going to go drawing. All right, now I need to use the microphone to talk about Saturn, and then I'm going to use my tools here to draw Saturn. So first things first. Okay, so I have learned a lot about Saturn from reading on Pebble Go. I chose to talk about Saturn because it is really big and it has those really big, beautiful rings. So Saturn is the second largest planet. And Saturn is it looks like it's kind of a yellowish color. So I'm going to put a color like that. Okay. Now Saturn is famous for its rings. So I'm going to draw its rings here. Its rings are actually, it's like a rocky belt. So I'm going to make them kind of this rockish color. I might make a few different rings. Now, one day on Saturn is actually about 10 hours. So the days are quite a bit shorter than the days on Earth. Okay, now I am going to actually add some labels. So I'm going to say rings. Saturn is also called the ringed planet. Okay, another interesting thing about Saturn is that it's a gas. It has a bunch of gases on it, so I'm going to write gases. Okay, now with the labels, I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. Okay, so the rings are right here. You can also choose to use a shape. Okay, so there. That is Saturn. I'm going to do one finishing touch, and I'm going to write Saturn. There. I'm going to move this down. I'm going to turn that a beautiful color. Fabulous. And I'm finished. Okay, friends, so that is all I have about Saturn, and I'm excited to see what planets you research.